Goal with this activity is to really kick in the back of the legs and the abs. I like this sequence for someone who has a hard time achieving that stacked position where you want the posterior tilt of the pelvis and the exhaled position of the thorax. It's a great sequence to work on differentiating each component of those moves. It's especially good for someone who's a wide infrasternal angle. If this sounds like someone you're working with or yourself, this move's for you. Here's what you're gonna do. You'll need a wall, ideally something to elevate your heels onto, something to put between your knees. You're gonna lie on your right side for this one, and you're gonna put your heels up on the block that you have, or a book, or whatever. And you wanna make sure as you do this that your heels are contacting, but your feet can either touch the wall or touch something that's a little bit less thick than the surface that you're gonna be pushing on. You want a 90-degree angle at your hips and knees. Put a ball between the knees. You're not going to squeeze it. It's just there as a placeholder. Bottom arm is going to act as a pillow for your head. The first thing you want to do is focus on the tuck. So with that, you're going to pull your belt buckle towards your belly button and then relax. If you have a hard time sensing that, what you can do is you can arch your back, so go the other way. Pretend you're Jennifer Lopez or Kim Kardashian, whichever you prefer. So go Kimmy K or J-Lo, and then bring your hips the opposite direction. So I'm gonna go to one extreme, and then I'm gonna bring it the other. And I'm just gonna work on that for the desired amount of reps. That's the first step. Once I feel like I have that tuck, in order to work the back of the legs, what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna keep the tuck, I'm gonna push my heels into the wall. If you feel like you're sliding up as you do so, take your hand that's not in use and press down so you anchor yourself down. So it's tuck, push the heels into the wall so you really get the back of the legs going. And then relax, and go ahead and do that for a few sequences. Tuck, arm presses down, push. And I feel a little bit of glutes and hamstrings when I do that. Once you have those three components, you'll want to focus on the breathing sequence. For that, I want you to go silently in through your nose. Let out an exhale. You can either do a nice open mouth sigh, or if you're more of a wide ISA, you can go a little bit more pursed lipped. But both of them you want to be long and complete. Think about exhaling longer than you normally would. Tuck, push, breathe in through the nose. Get my exhale. I feel a little ab tension as I do that. I'm going to try to keep that tension as I pause briefly and then do the next inhale. So to summarize, you want to work on the tucking first, arch to go to one extreme, tuck to get there. Once that's good, then put some pressure into the wall with the tuck. Once you have those two components, tuck and push, pressure to keep yourself stable, then incorporate the breathing. That's how it's done. Give it a shot.